Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome. It's probably been a minute. I can't remember what was the last one or how long it's been, but before I get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all of my 84 subscribers. Oh my goodness, thank you all. Like, that is such a blessing. Like, I know I'm only at 84, but I am so appreciative to all the 84 subscribers that I do have. I remember when I first was starting off and I had 15 and then 15 and then 20. Now looking, I have 84. I'm just like, wow. Like, thank you all so much for just watching, for liking my videos, for sharing if you share. Even if you are a silent watcher, I still appreciate you. Also, don't forget that I do have a new channel, which is now turning into my lifestyle channel, which is called She Walks in Beauty. It's all about still beauty and fashion, but giving you a little bit of DIY, some shop with me. So head on over there. Be sure to check out the link in my description box. I'm gonna have it there. Once again, it is called She Walks in Beauty. So I wanted to chat with you all. I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is Kyra Knox, and her and her husband was celebrating. I was watching a vlog of theirs, and they was celebrating their wedding anniversary coming up on 7 years. Well, they said it was January the 11th, I believe. Don't quote me. But I do know that they were saying that they were celebrating 7 years of marriage. And in the car ride, they was talking about how everything they did it together, which is the premise of this video. And I feel as though that is so true. I feel as though if you aren't working together, what are you doing? Now, of course, when you are married, you both aren't going to have like the exact same goal and do the exact same thing. That's normal. In fact, that it's needed that you both have separate goals. But at the same time, if you aren't growing with each other, if you aren't motivating each other, if you aren't just flat out growing together as a solid unit, whereas when the wind blows, when the ground shakes, can't nothing tear you down, can't nothing tear you apart, then what are you really doing? What are you really doing it for? Are you just doing it for the gram? Are you just doing it for looks? Because at the end of the day, nobody knows your relationship best than you two. And when I heard that, I was just like, I had to reflect over my own marriage. We've been married for 5 years, and I just think it's such a blessing. Look at where we came to where we are now. And I'm just like, God is amazing. God is so good. Ask and you shall receive. And He has exceeded and went above and beyond my marriage for just me and my husband, individually as well as collectively. And I feel like working together, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be you're literally working together, but working together, whether it's you're working together to save, working together, to find the perfect house, working together to discipline your children. Working together can be so many different areas besides literally working together. And whenever you work together, you find out like a lot of things don't matter. What you thought matter don't really matter no more. And I feel like that also plays a part in to age as well. What we thought was so irrelevant back in the day, what we thought was so much important, what we thought was just like everything, in reality it's nothing. It doesn't even matter. And like I said, when I heard that, I was just like, that is absolutely so true. Like, if you're not growing, first of all, in a relationship, if you're not growing at all, let alone together, if you're not growing at all, what are you doing? But secondly, if you're not growing together, this is me, this is my husband, and this is us together. Look, you can try and pull my hands apart and we aren't going anywhere, because that's how solid it is. All right, think about it like this. Whenever you put a seed in the ground, what do you have to do to it? You have to water it, right? What about if you are starting off with your craft and you're trying to grow your business? What do you do with that? You nurture it by researching what you need or buying the equipment that you need, right? Essentially, that's what you're doing for your marriage. You are nurturing it by, whether you pray together or eat together or whatever you do, you're nurturing it that way. You're growing together and not allowing the ways of the world to weigh your relationship. You're growing together so solid that, like I said, any and everything can come. And if you've learned anything back here in 2020, and not probably just in 2020, but in years prior, that you have to really just cherish your loved ones, cherish your family, and understand, most importantly, to trust in God, and that His way is always the way. He has the final say. And sometimes, yes, there are times where we feel, of course, reluctant. We feel confused. We feel scared. And I think a lot of us had those emotions in 2020. But at the same time, we have to understand that sometimes it has to happen. Sometimes the ground has to shake. Sometimes the business has to fall apart. Sometimes, whatever. Things has to fall apart in order for everything to come back together much more stronger. Even stronger than it was before. So I just encourage you all to just, keep going. Keep putting God first in everything that you do. And I know sometimes it can be like, man, it almost seems like sometimes, I guess, like a chore. Like, like I don't want to, but I know that I have to. But think of it as like a necessity. Like I was saying, like the example of watering your plants. They need water to grow. When you nurture your business, you're researching the things that you need. Yeah, a business may have failed, but now you're researching it and you're becoming more wiser and understanding what you can do for the next go round. Or maybe that timing, the business was good, or just the timing itself was off. So you're just taking all of this into consideration for the next go round. And now you're understanding that this foundation is solid. Nothing is going to tear it apart. Nothing is going to build it, tear it down. We are only going to build each other up. And I wholeheartedly am so grateful for my husband, because that is exactly what we do. We build each other up. He supports me. I support him. And it is so beautiful. And if you are watching this and you feel as though you think that God has forgotten about you, whether you're looking for a soulmate, you're looking for a job, you are lost in your career, whatever the case may be, understand this, there is purpose in your pain, and there is a reason why you have to experience that. Maybe he's teaching you patience. Maybe he's teaching you to soften your heart. Maybe he's giving you a deeper understanding. Maybe he's trying to prepare you for something that you yourself didn't even realize that you really wanted. All of this plays into that. So I just wanted to encourage you and let you know to keep going, keep the faith, and know that there is purpose in your pain. Bye, y'all. And like always, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And if you want to hear some more, then you know what to do. Come back aboard as she writes her journey. Bye, y'all.